today I'm going to find out.
Let's kick off this video by talking about the back seats of the 320 LD. Yes, I am doing injustice to BMW because they're known for driving. But how can I miss this, guys? Look at the knee room. I have enough footwell space. I can stretch out. Also, the under thigh support is brilliant. The leather is soft. The seats are reclined just to the perfect level, and I have enough headroom. So I think this is definitely a 5 Series or an E-Class or an A6 killer in the price of 3 Series money. Now at the back, the windows are big enough. You've got this huge panoramic sunroof where there is no claustrophobia at all. Also, the armrest in between is nice. Also, the cup holders are different, so they do not interfere with your armrest space, though they're a little bit flimsy, but I think it will work. Also, they have done an amazing job with ambient lighting. You have it on the ceiling, in front of your seats, on the door handles, even in the door bins. And this rear is easily a 8.5 or a 9 out of 10 for this price. So let's talk BMW, and this particular 3 Series was launched in India in the year 2021 and was in the market till 2023. And it started from around 60 lakhs and went all the way up to 66 lakhs. So the variant started with the 320 and the base variant was the iconic. Moving up the line came the luxury line, and then comes the 330 Li, in which both of these variants were there, and also an M Sport variant was there in the 330 Li, which costed 66 lakhs of course. And after the year 2023 came the 340, well, that's a different video, so stay tuned to the channel. Now let's talk power. So the 3 Series only came with 2 variants, that was 320 LD and 330 Li. The 320 LD making 188 bhp and 400 Newton meters of torque, whereas the 330 Li making 255 bhp and 400 Newton meters of torque. Also, the M Sport for the 330 Li made the same bhp as the 330 Li. Now that we're done with the interiors, it's time to talk about the exterior design of the 3 Series. And frankly, the previous outgoing model was a very good looking 3 Series, but this is also doing a fantastic job. So let's talk about the exterior design, and let's kick off the exterior design by talking about the bonnet. It's got BMW's cuts and edges on the bonnet. The bonnet looks really aggressive and sharp and giving the car a bulky look from the top. Now coming down to the main center of attraction, that are the kidney grills. Thank God BMW hasn't played with these kidney grills like they've done in the 7 Series and the 5 Series. Frankly, I like these kidney grills. Also, you can get them in black with your black edition, but I like it in chrome as well. Also, you have these vents which shut off for better aerodynamics, and as soon as your engine needs more air, these vents open up. Now coming to the lights, earlier it used to have those eagle lamps or the round DRL which were yellow and then became white, but I frankly like these lights as well. These are also adaptive intelligent BMW lights which help you drive at night easily. Now coming to the bumper, this is your base bumper, but being a base bumper, there are no fake vents, and both of these vents are functional. Also, you've got a big air intake down below as well. What I don't like is this black plastic right over here, but to be honest, the whole bumper looks fine. But overall, this is an attractive looking front end. Moving on to the side profile of the 320, and it is again an attractive profile. You've got your BMW lines flowing all across the side profile. You can see there's the front line. Also, I like this kind of a real sculpturing end which ends up to the front. It looks really good. Also, you've got your side view mirrors which open up, and of course the fuel tanks also get opened up, which is 60 liters. Also, there's this chrome strip which goes to the side, and you have your classic C-pillar which looks amazing. The chrome accents does give a character to the car, and also being the base BMW 320 LT, this bad boy rides on 17-inch alloy wheels. But in my case, these wheels look good. In some cases, the wheels look small. For example, the C-Class, the 17-inch do look small, but I think it suits the profile. And that's pretty much it about the size. Moving on to the rear of the 320, and it is the most attractive part about this car in my opinion. I mean, look at this. The lights are new, you get a whole new revised rear end. Also the shark fin antenna looks amazing from behind, and the whole bumper, you've got again the chrome accents continuing from the front to the back as well. And also BMW, again the fakery disappears as you have real exhaust pipes, and overall this is also an attractive rear end for the new 3 Series. Finally giving justice to the BMW, and this is where the magic happens, the driving seat of the BMW. So what's my first impression? And as I've told you guys before, BMWs are the best made in the segment. Everything is solid. There is sturdy materials and soft materials everywhere. There is no scratchy plastic anywhere, and it's just plushed with leather and soft touch materials. Good big 2 thumbs up to BMW for doing that. But the overall display is luxurious, and a lot of people again complain, and as I say about the BMWs is that if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and that's what it is. A lot of people complain that the BMW interiors are same across all the cars, but it does a fantastic job. And now let's talk practicality. Now let's talk practicality by using the bottle of practicality. And you've got space for 1 bottle in the front 2 doors. The glove box is nice and wide and can fit the bottle of practicality. You can fit the bottle of practicality in the rear door bins as well, and a small bottle beside it, but it's a weird design. The boot space in the 3 Series is massive, as you get 480 liters with some side storage at both ends and a deep boot with underfloor storage and a spare wheel with some tools. Also, you've got 2 cup holders which is covered by this lovely plank of wood, where you can barely fit a bottle of practicality, but it does fit. Also, you've got some center space where it is long but not that deep. There is a rubbery padding, but it doesn't fit the bottle of practicality. Also, you've got some secret storage space to keep things away from your passenger, but sadly it does not fit the bottle of practicality. The ISOFIX points in the BMW 3 Series are easy to access, and the cover is mounted so you won't lose them. Now that we've covered the practicality, it's now time to show you guys the annoying features of 3 Series. The rear seats can't be folded, so you cannot get that extra boot space. Also, there is no segway in the middle to carry out your long items, so that's going to be an issue. The engineers at BMW had made half of the climate controls in aluminium touch and half of them in cheap plastic material. Also, the area around this swerver wheel and your driver selector is made by cheap plastic, which doesn't look nice. Back in the day when this car was launched, it was priced for 16 lakh rupees, and they couldn't even give an electronically adjusted steering wheel. Also, it is not telescopic. Also, these vents look cool, but they are fake. Thankfully, this car has plenty of cool features to make up for it. And starting with this screen where the graphics are crisp and sharp and there is no lag at all. Also, this car is fitted with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Cameras are nice and crisp, and the resolution is nice. Also, as standard, you get Harman Kardon speakers which sound amazing, and they fitted a speaker under your seat for better sound experience. You get an electronically operated tailgate as standard, which is not very common in this segment. Also, you get a wireless charging pad under this cover with a traditional USB port. Also, under the center armrest space, you have your C-type port and a light to find items in the dark. As standard, you've got this lovely panoramic sunroof. I've borrowed this car from Revit Auto Sports. They've got an amazing collection of pre-owned luxury cars, and they've got a showroom in both Delhi and Gurgaon. So guys, go check them out.